My question is, I actually wanted to ask about artificial intelligence earlier to the first panel and how it was going to affect employment on the continent. So I'm glad you raised that. But I want you to talk a little bit about other technologies that might help or provide opportunities, such as online learning.
Well, I mean, the robotics thing and AI, which has been the technology of the future for the last 25 years. So, but the advances in computational power have been so profound and the exponential growth so deep that I think they may have figured it out this time. I think we have to assume that any job which involves repetitive mechanical ability is now at risk in the next few years. And that includes a great many current and of the future jobs we were thinking of in sub-Saharan Africa. So that's a challenge, and it's happening. And there's a good article, as I said, in Bloomberg this week about automation of clothing factories. But there's always a flip side. What's positive? To me, and I think this was referenced briefly when someone talked about increases in productivity in agriculture, Africa is set really to see significant gains in agrarian productivity due to scientific advances in seeds, pesticides, and the like. And that would be a great thing. The problem there is whether the industrialized world, especially the Europeans, will let them use, in many cases, the genetically modified seeds. Europe has already begun to be a brake on that development. But the Green Revolution of the 60s that won Norman Borlaug the Nobel Prize, that was largely an Asian phenomenon. And I think agrarian productivity is the #1 advantage. I think if we could figure out online learning, we haven't yet, believe me, I know what I speak on this. If we could figure out online learning and a very significant percentage of Africa's population has smartphones, that's an unbelievable advantage. While, of course, I will defend the bricks and mortar university, there's a great deal that can be learned if the very best teachers in the world get together to produce excellent online learning courses. Right now, they're not there. You may read about 100,000 people join a particular course. Maybe 1,000 finish that course. And, of course, we don't know who's actually completing it. But we'll solve all of those problems. And I do think online education for many basic skills, both through secondary, early college, and vocational, will be very, very important.